Been beautiful all day. Hot, sunny. We get 15 minutes from the fun park, and it starts to rain. I say let's put our plastic bags on and keep going. Hey folks, and welcome to a beautiful day touring Thailand. And that's right, usually it's V and I out here on our own, but today I am part of a group. Actually, I'm one of the guinea pigs in a group that is basically a volunteer to help a brand new big bike touring service kind of find their way and iron out the wrinkles of their tours before they actually open up service to the public. So that's what we're going to do this episode and in the next several episodes. But let's just jump into it and I'll explain it. Beautiful morning. I'm standing on the bridge over the River Kwai, the railroad bridge. So, how did I get here? Well, not the normal way. That's what we're going to go back and look at. 3 days ago, I left Pattaya with a group, a tour group. So we'll go back to the beginning and I'll tell you about it and kind of how it's an option, not the cheapest option, but maybe the first class option. And you'll see as we go what I mean by that. It's very good service. But anyway, we'll come back here and we'll get to talk to the guy in charge, and we'll find out a little bit more about it. But the most important part's the journey. So let's go back and start that. So good morning. Today is Monday. What we're going to talk about in this episode is all the messages I get from you guys that say, where can I hire a bike? I want to go on tour, or I don't want to buy a bike. What are my options? I want a big bike. I don't want a scooter. I want to go all over Thailand. Well, there's a couple ways you can do that. You can hire a bike. Got to be careful renting. Got to make sure you have it in writing that you can take it in all these different provinces. Sometimes it's only the province you rent it. Sometimes it's only adjoining provinces. Just make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed on any kind of touring bike rental agreement. But another option, and there you're on your own. Before I go to the next option, you are on your own. Big country. Maybe your language ability isn't all that great. Maybe your knowledge of the local laws and customs isn't all that great. And you're on your own. It's an adventure, it can be done. Tons of people do it. But at the same time, the other option is to go with a group. So what I mean by that is, this is a whole package. They have the bike. They have the luggage for the bike. They have a chase van in case something happens, you break down. So they've got that covered. They've got your hotels. They know where to stop. They know where to go. It's the whole package, everything. You're just going to be able to focus on enjoying your ride. So that's right, enjoying the ride. The journey is the most important part. You may recognize where we are. We've been here before, the Route 66 Diner. Same gentleman who owns this and the off-road safari is now starting a big bike tour company. And he's got all these bikes, he's got all the equipment, but one thing he still needs is a handful of skilled and experienced riders that will go out with him on a tour so he can fine-tune the process, and this will enable him to provide a world-class customer experience to the general public. Alright, we had breakfast, heading out. I don't know where we're going. A very circuitous route. But we'll go. I'll stop periodically and we'll see where we are. Let's do some distance. We got to get going. So I mentioned before he had a chase van. So let's put yourself in the driver's seat here. Let's say you're coming to Thailand for a holiday, 2-3 weeks, a month, whatever it is, and you want to go on a motorcycle tour, don't have a bike. You kind of can solve all your problems here. You can check out of your hotel, bring all your luggage. He'll store your luggage. You can pack whatever items you'll need in in the boxes, the luggage that the bikes have. In addition to that, if you have something that won't fit, you can put that in the chase van, and it'll be waiting for you when you get to your hotel at the end of the day. So that's a big benefit right there. Kind of touring with support. I guess that's what it's about, and it's why I called it kind of the first class way to do it. Now, if you've ever been on a tour, you'll kind of know a lot of these are about the same, where the first day of the tour is generally kind of the longest in terms of distance, because you need to get out to your operating area. But you do have occasion to stop, and this was a this was a little bit of a long day for us, because we are doing a 5-day tour in 3 days. So this would normally be a 5-day tour. We've got a lot of distance to do to make that up. But I'll explain as we go, but that is key. 5-day tour, 3 days for us.
Hi, honey. How you doing?
Almost lunchtime. We left it about 8:30, 8:20, and it's 11:40 now. So 3 hours, 20 minutes, something like that on the road. We're way up above Bangkok. I'm not sure where. I'm just following. I'll let you know when we get there. Hot enough for you?
Oh, yeah.
I saw one.
Hi, I'm getting undressed.
This was his idea.
Yeah, blame it on me.
Cool breeze that's here. High-end lunch.
I figure we only got about 2 more hours, 3 tops. So they were talking this morning, it was a 9-hour ride. That's why I'm on this trip solo. There's no way I could do it with V. It's a hardcore blitz. It's not my normal stop and smell the roses kind of affair. So gotta go it solo for this one. She's home doing whatever, I don't know. She's already called like 3 times. So you observant types will know that I'm on my own bike for this trip, but this service here, the Big Bike Tour Group, provides a very similar bike, almost the exact same make and model as mine, to the other riders. That's part of what they have in the fleet. Who started with a clean bike today?
I always have a clean bike.
So Mr. Always Clean's bike is now dirty, but I think so are all of ours. But he's also got these kind of flashing lights. Every time I look in my mirror, it almost looks like a police bike behind me, but we all got full tanks. So our destination today would turn out to be Kanchanaburi, and we began getting over that way and into the province, and the scenery definitely improved, and it got hot though. April and May are not the coolest months to be out here doing that. I'll just put it that way. But it was hardly a cloud in the sky most of the day. But as we got closer we got to the destination, the prettier things got. But the threat of rain also increased. It increased to the point that at one point we thought, well, we'll stop and maybe just let it pass. We're almost there. It's about 3 o'clock and it looks like it's going to rain any minute. Been beautiful all day, hot, sunny. We get 15 minutes from the fun park and it starts to rain. Not starting, but it looks like it's going to start. I say let's put our plastic bags on and keep going. So yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry and stop where you have a place if it's threatening, but A short time later, we got back on the road, just a couple sprinkles on the way, and the fruits of our labor were about to be realized. We made it to our resort. This would be our final destination of the day, and look at this place. Look at this. It's called the Sayok View Resort. Sayok View Resort. What a day. But wow, at the end of the trail, a gorgeous place. Gorgeous place. The last kilometer or so coming back here off the road is beautiful. We're kind of back in the middle of nowhere, mountains, and a resort right on the river. And we stayed at a resort like this a couple months ago. It's called the Float House. That was way downriver from here. We're way upriver. I'll link that video up here, so if you missed that, that's a really nice resort as well, but it's a different flavor. We're way up on the river, about another 50 kilometers upriver from that place. So we'll go down to the river and see what the room looks like, but the lobby is pretty fantastic. Nice, huh?
It's very nice. You stayed here before?
No.
No.
I stayed at one 50 kilometers down, called the Float House. Very gorgeous. But this has like a pool, and that didn't have a pool or anything. It was like really like out in the jungle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I presume you can climb up there. This is where you're going to put your sleeping bag in.
Okay. Bunks. Cool. We're in the bunk beds, we're in the dorms.
You've picked a fine hotel.
What do you got?
You haven't seen the rooms yet.
He's right, we haven't seen the rooms yet. Watch, it'll be a mat on the floor
206, which way?
with rusty nails.
Go down.
Nah, it can't be. This place is
Go
beautiful.
down.
I want to go in that pool. Where's the bar? There's a bar?
There's a bar.
That's what we're doing?
It gets
Pool
better.
bar?
It gets better. There's a bar.
There's a bar.
Is that what we're doing next? Pool and bar?
I've got to go get my bags.
I got the penthouse.
Whew. Long day. So it's about 4:15. We left at 8:15. 8 hours on the road today. We stopped at a couple of gas stop, and I showed you the stops. It wasn't much stopping. It was 8 hours on the road. All right, so we got our room keys from the lobby, and then we're being like ushered across the parking lot to the rooms, or the huts, or whatever they're going to be.
I guess we go this way.
Oh,
We're going the wrong way.
oh, I don't know where I'm going. He said something about a bar. Maybe that's where I was going. I don't know. It's all downhill. This reminds me of the other one. Remember all those steps we had to go down to get down to the river? It was like, I don't know, 75 steps or something to get down to the river where the rooms were. But this doesn't look like it's going to be quite so bad, and they're ramps. So, okay. They're not really steps. It's like a ramp with
Breaker board.
yeah, with breaker boards, like 1x2s or something sticking up. I don't know. A big common area here. Tables. A little bit of a swimming pool, but it doesn't look like there's any water in it. Well, there's very little water, I should say. I guess all of our huts are down this way. Very similar to the Float House, same kind of place, just a different flavor. Look at this table. Now how they got that down here, you need a forklift to lift that guy. As you can see by some of the puddles, it rained on the way. Just a couple minute rain squall, we just rode right through it. Oh! This is 101. There's 101. I'm 202. I think we got a ways to go.
103, 104.
Oh, 201.
201.
Hi. And guess what's next to 201?
207.
Boy, is it humid down here.
No shit.
Hello. So the end of our first day, but really what a reward here. This was just a fantastic place, very unexpected, full of surprises. Next time we'll go into all this. We're gonna have an evening here. We're gonna go out the next day and explore the area. Just lots of things coming up. This will probably be a 2 to 3 part series. At the end of which, I will go into all the details about the service and how to get in contact with them. The rough estimate on the prices, everything. But you will get to see along the way places like this, which are part of the tour. This is what at least part of what you can expect. And this would be just one tour, the River Kwai the River Kwai tour. There are many different tours. But of course, I can't show you all of it. We are doing a 5-day tour in 3 days, but it's just to give you an idea and kind of the flavor of it and show you some of the things along the way. So tune in for the next episode. We will continue our tour here on the River Kwai. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, but I got to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.